Alright folks, welcome back to my channel, Indigo Moonlight Tarot. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to place the cards in the front here, in front of these boxes here with these crystals, so it'll look just like this. That way you can see the message. So this is going to be an update on the masculines. I tuned in, if you tuned in last week, it was on Monday, so I'm going to call this day Masculine Mondays. So I'm going to do the masculines on Monday, and eventually I'll get to Feminine Fridays, in which we do messages from your masculine and romance and love messages and feminine messages as well. I'll get to that at a point when I'm able to do that in my schedule. So right now, tune in on Mondays, and I will be doing Masculine Mondays. It'll be a little bit of a mix with feminines as well. That way we all get the message and we get our spirit guided messages for the feminines as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please look at the description box below to see how you can win free readings for the rest of June. And for those who I have already given readings to, I've had a great time doing your readings and working with you. So again, Mondays, be tuning in, looking for those new readings every Monday. And don't forget to, if you resonate, like, share, and subscribe, and comment below if you wish to. And let's all be kind and gentle to one another and not troll around on YouTube. So we're going to get started. So I'm starting here with the High Priestess. So a lot of feminine energy. Your masculines are more than likely tuning into their intuition here, tuning into that third eye chakra. They're being guided here, so spiritual guidance with this High Priestess. It's a very powerful card, very feminine card. So they're really feeling that feminine power right now. They're really feeling their feminines, and they're being spiritually guided here. So we have Seven of Cups. So for this group of you, if it's resonating with you, and this is a timeless reading also to add in, so this will be relevant at any time during your path. You might find this relevant today, you might find it relevant a week from now. It is completely, totally timeless anytime that you come in for the reading. And so we have High Priestess, intuition, spiritual guidance here. We have Seven of Cups, so there are many choices to be made here. Daydreaming about love, daydreaming about their feminine, daydreaming about all the choices that they can make. But a choice does need to be made. And look at this, another Cups card. We have an Eight of Cups, so water energy as well. Ooh, sorry guys, it's kind of different way of doing it, but so Eight of Cups, so we have a choice being made here, a lot of options, and given this Eight of Cups, this is them making a decision to walk away. So we have the horizon here, and we have them looking at the options that they've had, and they are departing and walking away from that situation. And we have a Queen of Cups. So again, more intuition power here, more maybe going deep in spiritual guidance, being guided towards their feminine. And we have a lot of choices to be made, daydreaming about their options. And then we have them thinking about walking away here, about departing from the past, leaving the past behind. And this Queen of Cups as well is them using their intuition, about them being guided. It's a very emotional card. So a lot of really good things to start off with the masculines. I really do feel like they're in decision mode here. They're thinking about, well, what they've always been thinking about, which is, you know, the feminine, and there's a lot going on for them where they have an option. So I feel like also with the Queen of Cups, they are opening up their heart here, is it's, like I said, it's an emotional to water sign. So this is them. They're opening up their heart to the feminines. They're opening up their heart to other choices, to other options outside of the past that they've been conflicted with. So they're daydreaming about their feminine, about you. And they're being spiritually guided with this High Priestess card. They're being drawn to you, magnetically drawn. You guys are being brought together through the divine power, through the universe, through God, through the angels, as you guys are being guided together. And they're definitely daydreaming about that option to come together with you. And wanting to depart from the past, leaving the past behind with this Eight of Cups. I really do feel that about them. So they're definitely looking deeper inside. Like I said, they're going deeper within and looking at the choice that they have to make, and opening up their heart with this Queen of Cups here to you. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for masculines. Masculines, June 2020. Masculines. Yeah. Another Cups card. Wow, Queen, another Queen card here. Four of Swords, King of Wands. Let's go with that. So we have Ten of Cups here. We have fulfillment with this Ten of Cups, completion, feeling complete, being fulfilled, kind of like the ultimate treasure that they are reaching. And then you have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. So we had the Queen and the King of Wands come out together. So that's pretty spectacular. So we have, like I said, the Ten of Cups. And that's the fulfillment, that's kind of reaping the rewards, feeling connected and whole. So one of wholeness and full circle, so it could also be about completing cycles here. And they're definitely whole. There's a connection to you here. There's a feeling of oneness between the two of you, and they're definitely feeling that right now. And I'm getting 444. We also have the Four of Swords here. So I'm definitely getting the number 4 if you guys are resonating with that. But yeah, Ten of Cups, wholeness and connection, and something that's circular, something that is completing, a completion here. And that goes in with the Four of Swords, which is here there's a time of rest, a period of healing, a period of recharging their bodies, recharging their spirit, and to refocus their energy. So they're definitely going deep within. So I'm getting a lot of, like, they're resting, they're going deep within, facing all those challenges, and they're in a period of healing and restoration here, to become whole in union with their feminine. So we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. And those two, like I said, coming next to each other is pretty powerful. So you guys are definitely taking the lead together. You both have the wands in your hand here. A lot of power here with both of these cards, being more authentic for the feminine and for the masculine being more of a leader. So I feel like they could be taking charge of the spirit here, taking leadership of the spirit, being guided to you, to their feminine here, and keeping in with the feminine authentic self. So they're definitely beginning to awaken and definitely beginning to take leadership of the spirit and of in the journey. So you could feel a little bit of a pullback from them as they're resting, going deep within. connecting to that power and union, and taking leadership in the situation between the two of you. So I'm going to use these Jane Austen cards. I love them. They're very romantic to me, and I love Jane Austen. So for the masculines, what is their energy? So we have temptation here. Someone could be feeling tempted with, ooh, I had a message card flip over too from this other deck that I'm not even using yet. So we have a message here for the feminine from the masculine. We have this Devil card, which is temptation. We have the Queen of Spades as well. And we have a message. So there's some kind of message pulling through from the masculines. Let's see, masculines. Ooh, we have the Empress. Look at that, two Queen cards here, and then also a King card, King of Diamonds. So we'll start off with the Five of Clubs. So something here could be tempting your masculine. Maybe you're kind of a temptation to them, but not necessarily in a bad way, but they are feeling you energetically, and they could be with another partner, maybe feeling tempted to come towards you. And we had the message card, so maybe tempted to come forward with a message for you, feminines. And with the Queen of Clubs, I'm getting a lot of passion, so this person is very passionate for you and towards you. They do feel, like I said, tempted to come forward, and with a lot of passion and vigor and enthusiasm for you as well. And the Queen of Spades is telling me that they're seeing things from another higher perception here with the Queen of Spades. So their perception might be changing about you. They might be seeing you in a different way. Maybe they want to come towards you and express themselves, give you some kind of message. And with this card, I feel like your masculine is receiving, like, again, there's more of that divine spiritual energy here, being guided towards you. Their spirit is guiding them forward in this connection between you guys. So let's see if there's anything else we get for the masculines before we turn over to our oracle decks. Alright, hopefully it's not too slow here for you. Do my best to pick up the pace. Oh, look, we have the Six of Spades, so we have departure again, leaving the past behind. We had just received that card from our Mystic Mondays Tarot in regards to traveling forward with the Eight of Cups. So we have Eight of Cups, we have Six of Spades. They're definitely looking towards new horizons here. They're definitely opening themselves up to a new perspective, a new way of thinking, and maybe coming forward to you with a message. So they're opening themselves up is really what I'm getting, opening their heart. So we have this Jack of Clubs here, the Ace of Spades, this romantic figure, and the Hermit. And again, so Hermit, going within, being guided forward by spirit, by you. So definitely going within. A lot of energy. So this is a card of youth and high-spirited and high energy. So they're pulling in a lot of energy right now. Like I said, there's a lot of spiritual energy going on with your masculines. If you've really been feeling that energy, it's also something that's coming from them. So a lot of energy from your masculines here, which is a good thing because they're starting to maybe catch up. They're starting to learn a lot of lessons. They're growing spiritually, energetically, and they're taking the lead, finally. And again, so Ace of Spades here, focused and clear, and so they're going deep within again. So, man, just gaining a different insight here into the situation that they're in. New spirit, new energy, and gaining a lot of wisdom and feeling a lot of energy, which, like I said, is a really good thing. And the Nine of Diamonds with the Hermit card. So, like I said, they're going within, focusing on their energy, being guided forward, and there's a light carrying them here with this guidance, and they're going within to achieve union here. So there is a message, like I said, that we saw. And so since this one was so hyped to get out, I'm going to go ahead and come in with these. Masculines. And this is the Wisdom in the House of the Night Oracle. These get a little bit stuck together sometimes, but they are wonderful. They carry great messages. Got them from Barnes & Noble, which I'm very surprised is still open. So, listening. So there could be something here where they're gaining, this again has to do with perspective. So there's something here that is kind of guiding them to a new perspective in life. Something that, and we had that card of like being open-hearted, so they were opening up their hearts and opening up to a new perspective, to maybe something new that's coming into their life. So listening, so they're being guided, they're listening to spirit, they're listening, maybe you guys are telepathically speaking to one another, and they're definitely listening, they're definitely tuning in. High Priestess of Fire. Oh my gosh. So again, passion, flames, and fire. Moving forward with sternness and preciseness, and with fire. So fire is very aggressive. It can be very, by design, burning, and it's just flames rising, unexpectedly. So they're receiving a lot of energy right now, and I have a feeling that the feminines are as well. So they're moving forward with this burning, passionate fire here, on fire for their feminines, on fire for the journey, seeking this higher learning here with this. They're listening now, they're being guided now, they're letting themselves be guided, and they're pushing forward, and they're very passionate about it, and they're feeling a lot of pressure and a lot of energy here. Ooh, so some of your masculines could have been in denial in the past. So in denial about their feelings for you, in denial about the pathway, in denial about, you know, their karmic energy, whatever that might be. There was something that they weren't accepting, that they weren't seeing, and so because I received those, the spread on how they were opening up, I feel like they're finally beginning to open up and wake up and see these things that they're in denial about, whether that be their past karmic relationship, or, you know, whatever event had thrown them into all of this. So yeah. And here we have fragment. So to me, that's telling me that there's some kind of, they're feeling a little fragmented, like pushed and pulled in different directions, but also maybe fragment as in missing a piece of themselves, missing their feminines, missing something that they, you know, this person's like kind of invisible, they can't quite see it, they can't quite see what they're missing, and maybe they're in denial about missing their feminines, and they want to come back towards them passionately, they want to do that. They might be a little bit afraid of rejection for some of them, is what I feel. Anything else? Whoa, that kind of flew out. I know you can't quite see. Shuffle, I'm trying to. Alright. So at the bottom we have complicated. So they're probably in some kind of complicated situation with the karmic. So we have vision. So again, here is that higher intuition. Here is them growing spiritually and taking on a new perspective. So again, vision and higher perspective and intuition. The moon carries intuition energy, and I feel like they're really being guided very powerfully. So masculines are being guided towards their feminines here, and they're finally beginning to see what they were in denial about the whole time. Okay, so let's get some up here, masculine. Okay, so for this group, we have separation. So for some of you guys in this group, you are in separation, and that's why there's a lot of denial, that's why there's a lot of chaos, that's why there's a lot of lessons being learned, and them being so drawn to you energetically and passionately. You guys are mirroring one another, so you're feeling their energy, they're feeling your energy, you're feeling what they're going through, and they're feeling what you're going through. So you guys are both being tugged together and apart because you're in separation here. So boundaries, yeah, clearly you guys are in separation because they marked some kind of boundaries between the two of you. So I'm feeling like it could be a situation where they were in another relationship. I feel like you trigger them a lot, so they're being triggered when they're around you or when they think about you. But we also have detachment, and we have this key here. So they're trying to detach from their past. They feel kind of trapped and like they can't get out. But this key here is telling me that they hold the answer, they hold the keys to getting out of their own entrapment, and it's up to them to take that lead and to do that. And since we did get those cards on them taking the lead spiritually and in the connection, I feel like they're going to start to do that and slowly start to detach and push away all the things from the past that are no longer serving them. So they hold the key to their own detachment of moving away from that situation. So they can get out. They just need to pull that trigger, so to speak, and walk away. lot of shuffling. So I keep getting this confusion card, so they might be confused about what they're going to choose. A lot of confusion, where they're like uncertain when they want to leave a situation, how they want to detach from that third-party karmic situation, or whichever kind of karmic situation that they're in. Now, redacted, I've never quite received this card. I want to be certain on the message for that card, because I've never come into that one before. Looks like that's 36. So. When you don't have all the information, you can't make the best decisions. Information is being left out, things are hidden or censored, details yet to be revealed. Investigate further, ask questions, information not yet available, read between the lines, a revised story or explanation. A document is made available, but the contexts are blacked out, making it nearly impossible to make sense of, and that is what that redacted means. So, no wonder there's confusion, and there was something about them not knowing exactly what they were missing. There was something, it was fragmented. So something is going on with this masculine, with this group of you. Your masculine is confused. There is information that is not available to them, or that is, in a sense, missing. So there's something that they can't quite get a hold of. They can't maybe receive the message. That maybe they're blocked, is what I'm feeling like. With all this blacked out and with all that going on, I feel like maybe they could be blocked. And I feel like something can be withheld from them, and they're not able to quite get to that information. So there's confusion with them. And you guys are mirroring one another, so you might be feeling a little bit of that confusion and that conflict. So there's something not yet revealed. There's a message here, perhaps from your masculine or for them, that is not yet revealed to them. It does, you don't know what it is, but there's a message coming in that, to me, I would say is going to clear up all of that mess, that confusion that they're in. And it could have to do with their karmic, and that they're blocked in some way from that information. Masculine. Look at our calico moons here. Masculine energy. Oh. So the first card we got, it's dark, but we have a wanting here. So your masculine is really wanting you for this group. Each deck could reflect different groups of you, or it could all come in to combine into one. So if certain parts weren't resonating, don't take that with you, but the ones that resonate, then that message is definitely for you. That's why it's always good to stay through so that you get your message. So shadows, you could be dealing with a lot of shadows here. Their shadow self, doing their shadow work. But there's definitely wanting here. For this one, stolen, I always feel like it means that they want to steal you away. They want to steal away and go somewhere hidden that no one else can bother them, no one else can bother you, because they're kind of swinging in, coming in like Jane and Tarzan, and they're just kind of stealing you away from the world, and I feel like that's part of what they want. So quenched, here's that fulfillment again. Feeling fulfilled and whole. There's a connection here between the two of you where their thirst is quenched when they're around you, when they're with you, and they're struck by love here. They're struck with their heart. So they definitely are feeling you. So there's some kind of tragedy. Maybe this has to do with that confusion, that fragment fragmented energy, missing pieces. Maybe it's the separation that feels tragic to them, a tragic love story type of deal where you guys aren't together, you're not seeing one another. But I see a reconciliation with this sexual union. So there is union here, physical union that is possible for this group of you that could be coming in. And maybe it's that message that isn't revealed yet. So there is sexual union, there is physical union here. It is a tragic love story between the two of you. They were struck in their heart. They have love for you. They're wanting for you, waiting for you. You're waiting for them, but they feel whole and quenched with you. Anything else for the masculines? Here's that in hiding again. I had that earlier, so in hiding. Some of them might be a little bit hidden, trying to hide from the situation. But again, here's that chaos, tragedy, and chaotic. So their life has kind of been chaotic during separation. Things have been kind of out of control. They don't quite know how they feel. There's that confusion that I'm feeling there. They don't know, how they can go about making that hard decision that they have to make. But look at this, they're reaching enlightenment. So we have union and enlightenment. So they're reaching a period of enlightenment, and that's going to take this relationship to the next level. Perhaps why this union card is in here. Things are a little bit chaotic. That's why they're in hiding. That's why they're going deep within. That's why they're healing and restoring and meditating and resting. They're doing all of that so their spirit can take the lead. Their spirit can start to move on. They can start to move on physically in the 3D world to come into union. So for this group who is watching this, you have union here coming in, and some kind of message, some kind of information coming in. So I'm going to get some messages from Spirit for the feminine before we close up this message, and I hope that it's resonated with you guys. I know some of it was kind of a little slow to get to the message, and might seem a little bit uninteresting, but hopefully for the most part it's helped to guide some of you guys. And I'm just very thankful that you all are here. So Spirit, please send me a message for the feminines. For the feminines, please. So I'm going to go ahead. So we have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. So this to me is telling you feminines to prepare. So you had the union card, so you can adapt and overcome, you can adapt to the situation. So act as if to me is saying that you need to prepare, and you can prepare. So even if you're not the color purple, for instance, you can act as if you are purple. You can adapt in that way. So act as if union is already here. Act as if your masculine has already contacted you. Act as if you are whole and united with your masculine, and I feel like manifestation occurs, divine timing, and you allow that space to come in with that. Peacock Spirit, let it shine. So let your energy shine, feminines. Allow Spirit to come in and help guide you. So kind of let your heart shine here. Show your heart, show your spirit, show your energy, and the universe gives back to that. You will receive that love back. Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, those things are true. Your intuition, dolphins are telepathic, so that's what they say, and so you and your masculine could be feeling this telepathy with one another, and so what you're feeling, what you're hearing, what you're dreaming is true for them and for you. You guys are mirroring one another. So I'm going to kind of split that. I got this earlier. Magic works through you. Let your spirit shine. Open yourself up to the guardian spirits, to the Holy Spirit, to universe, and magic will occur. Manifestation will occur. Act as if you are in union, and you will get union. Magic works through you. Feminines, know your worth. So for some of you feminines, you might not feel worthy, you might be feeling a little bit down and out, but know your worth and you will receive that back. This and that are true. It's true that you are worthy, so you will receive worthiness through the one who is treating you such. And we'll pull one more for good luck for the spirit message for feminines. 5, 6, and 7. Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Wow. Dream the world into being. I mean, this whole thing was about that. That's very beautiful. To finish off with feminines. Dream the world into being. What you think, what you feel becomes you, becomes your environment, becomes your reality. So make sure you check that energy, check that spirit, check those thoughts, check that mindfulness. Know that you're worthy and you'll receive worthiness. Know that you're in union and you'll receive union within and without. Dream the world into being. So manifest those things by believing them. Act as if. So that's a beautiful message to finish off with. Dreaming that world into being, dreaming your masculine into being, dreaming yourself into being whole and united. So thank you so much for tuning in with me, guys. I pray that you're all healthy and that you all are, that you all receive the messages that you need to receive and that you are guided in this journey and path. And I thank you so much for tuning in. Those are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you will automatically be entered into that chance to win the free reading. I'll start to update my cards and decks that are online. If you see something you're interested in, just let me know and I can forward you that link. So guys, thank you so much. I love you all. And remember, it's Mondays for Monday masculine and Fridays for Friday feminine, and you'll receive a lot of like love, romance messages then, and messages for the feminine. And that will be a little bit later when I have everything else updated. So make sure you stay in tuned and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much, guys, and I look forward to next time.